I'm still in the very like reactive rather than like proactive or like the strategy is still a little above me. Alright, science people. I know how the science people work. Yeah, yeah. Sure, let's see what all this is.
Levels of carbon found.
Okay. Probably.
Medium levels of iron found. Low levels of aluminum found.
Interesting. Doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff out there. Some silicon over there. Silicon right here. Yeah, I like the science people as well. The free patent lab is really awesome. Let's... I want to build somewhere in this area, but I also want a little bit of space so I can get some adjacency bonuses. Let's try that. And then, I mean, like... probably do that. To a steel mill. Don't have enough for geothermal, but I can get that next round. Well, how far off are we? Yeah, geothermals are pretty expensive here. Probably want some carbon. And then a chem plant. Chemicals are going to be our bread and butter.
A robotics HQ has been founded. A scavenger HQ has been founded.
Are there any, like, hidden gems way out in the corners? Doesn't look like it. Some water and stuff, but... yeah, you need fuel. That's fair. We're gonna have to buy it in the beginning here, but... after we get some steel and some aluminum in, we should be able to start making our own.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded. An expansive HQ
Wow.
has been founded.
Upgraded already, that's real quick.
A robotics HQ has been upgraded.
Glass is expensive, huh? And food, as usual. I think I need 80? Yeah, 80.
The black market is online.
There we go. Then we just need steel, which we're producing. We have the carbon. We are not producing that because we don't have fuel. They are worth quite a bit right now. I might want to sell them off. Definitely make that. Try paying off some of our debt. Try not to let it balloon like last time. Carbon is real useful, apparently. Alright, we need to start making some fuel. If I put this on here, will it collect for me? Yes, because science people, of course. Steel's going down in price. This seems to have more or less leveled off. What's our worst? Power as usual. We should definitely get a power facility.
New
We need to
land
buy
is
some fuel.
available for auction. Sold.
It feels expensive, but I think
HQ has been
honestly you're
upgraded.
right about the value of the tile without having to upgrade. Alright, more fuel. We could produce more carbon, but I don't think that we really need to. We're only really shorting on fuel. We should construct a geothermal though. $8K. Unused tile? I own a geothermal? Interesting. Oh, was I buying a geothermal tile? I thought I was just buying a free tile. I didn't read it. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I just assumed it was a free tile. Alright. Do we need a water pump? We're not consuming all that much because our fuel production is over here.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
I think we might want to just swap this to steel, this mine. I'm gonna do it. Because I don't see any reason for iron otherwise.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, I could put a farm down. It is getting expensive as usual. You can sell off some fuel, build a farm. Do you know if you have like adjacent stuff here, is the tanker gonna... Are there gonna be individual tankers for the fuel and the farm, or are they gonna be the same? Because it would make sense that they're the same, but I could also see reasons for the opposite. Pleasure Dome. It is useful. Each tile generates its own. I don't think it's worth that much for me.
You're gonna be carried.
Apparently glass is going to be expensive.
Congratulations.
Well, the silicon is right here. We could just build one. I mean, it's closer than our carbon quarry. But in the case you're lacking a resource, it will take from nearby buildings, I think. Interesting. Well, we're making money on power, so that's good. We've got a ton of carbon. I think another chemical refinery is probably a good idea, but I don't know. Fuel is kind of our limiting factor, but that's fine for now. We could go with water engines, which would allow us to sell even more fuel, but water seems to be going up in price extremely fast, so I don't know about that.
Scavenger
What are we
HQ
short?
has
We're
been
short on
upgraded.
aluminum and glass. Yeah, the glass kiln we set up. Aluminum we don't have. We're just gonna have to buy that. It's cheap enough. Oh no, that's steel. My bad. How much do we need? 160? I hope that I'm not getting beaten to teleportation, but I mean, there's not much I can do about my production here. I can turn it on all the time. I really don't like that some of these auto off. I want it to always produce, especially as the science people when I put it on a tile that has like the resource needs. I can see a case for the others, but I need the, like, I need the chemicals so I can start doing patents, so I don't want it to auto off kind of thing, or like I need the fuel to make the chemicals kind of thing. Like if it's not generating money, that doesn't mean that it's not useful. I was gonna say, if they were gonna let it go for 14, that's cheap. Alright, well somebody else can overpay for it.
Sold.
It could be. Solar flare. Well, not really helpful to me. There was a solar flare and then somebody took a solar panel. It's pretty funny. Alright, let's upgrade. Let's get a few more tiles. We are generating glass. Not a lot of it, though. Glass keeps going up in price. I'm gonna build another. And I would kind of like a water pump because it's a pretty nasty sink that we have, but I don't see a good place to put it. All the areas are far away. At least we're not having to pay too much for food. Sell some of that off. Slant mining? Does that work with the science buildings? Like, I know that I get the tile resources, but will I get resources from the side as well? Like I could... Or you want to slant mine here. That could work too. I'm going for teleportation first. Yeah. Let's see. Dude, their prices are so low.
New building is available for auction.
$126K to buy them out. Can we come up with 126K? Not immediately.
Congratulations.
producing food or not? Why do we have a surplus? It says that we're consuming. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to come up with that. I think paying off our debt and increasing our share price is probably a better option. Let's upgrade. We've got 6 tiles. I'm gonna go for carbon scrubbing, so that I can do things like build electronic stuff just on silicon tiles. Also, one more of these isn't a bad idea. We are using all of that glass. Making some money from power, but not all that much. I think, honestly, building more greenhouses is a good money maker right now. What's up with you guys anyways? Carbon scrubbing isn't all that important. Yeah, but the thing is I don't have to worry about building those things. Like, that frees more tiles for me. At least that's my reasoning. Oh, they can get carbon from dry ice. Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, I never even needed a carbon thing. That's a hot tip. Thanks for telling me. Alright, so you're probably the scariest out of the bunch. We should start buying into you. Ah, okay. It changed recently. I think we'll do this. Water's cheap enough.
To come by land claim available to the highest bidder.
Definitely want this.
So
Decent price. This one, I think this one was getting a 75% bonus, but I'm not sure now. Because I thought these two were farms for some reason, but I know this one's at least getting a good bonus. We should be making a bunch of food soon. We could upgrade again, but we still have unclaimed tiles. An Offworld company makes the most sense, I think. We just got EMP'd, so that's nice. I don't think there are any bonuses for this thing, so, like, just put it anywhere. Electronics are getting real expensive, so it might be a good idea to build one of those. They EMP'd me again. We are actually losing money to energy right now, but that's okay. Needs water. Yeah. Water is a problem. Let's try the slant drilling. Adjacent to warehouses, so those would probably be on the colony, I'm assuming. Yeah, that makes sense too, because I mean, you're shipping stuff. Alright, let's see what we can sell. 34 it looks like for food and O2.
Is assembled. Our fortune awaits.
I can't queue up another, huh? We'll do 2 of those. Then we'll do 2 of these in the future. Debt's getting a little nasty. Are we using fuel? It says I'm generating. We didn't have all that much. Glass prices just keep going up. I kind of want this guy to buy out him, and then like I can just focus on buying him. Low carbon. Not really worth a ton, but I could put something else on it. We have 3 claims as is. I think we're okay for now. Apparently chemicals are worth something now.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Nice, we got our first shipment out. We're not producing food. My bad. Yeah, because of the water thing. We didn't get slant drilling yet. No. We can pay debt. Or we can keep working on this guy. God damn it. Fucking magnetic storms. Auto supply. That is extremely useful. Gameplay, I'm assuming. Auto supply on. Yes, that saves me so much work. Are there other sweet things in here? Share all resources, show total costs. ELO score. I'm not sure what that means. I think for now, just having the auto supply on is enough. We could buy our own stocks, try and shore things up, or we could try going for a full buyout.
Launch affirmative.
Show tile text is useful. What does that do? Give me like a tooltip over the tiles? Shows detailed info on tiles, sabotages, patents. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Like if I hover over you here. No, it doesn't really tell me. Yeah. Like the mutiny here. Dude, chemicals are going through the roof. I think building another one of these is a good idea. We're buying the water, which probably isn't all that economical now. But shipping the water is going to mean that we're spending a lot of time on food. Once this thing's done, I'm going to put a goon squad on there. Alright, you know what? Frank Dawson. I know it's you. Where's your good shit? Do you have any good shit? Doesn't look like it. Let's just do that. Apparently silicon's going way up.
Let the bidding
Steel
begin.
has some value. Geothermal borehole. That would be pretty useful.
Sold.
Alright, that was cheap. Looking at 386k, huh? Nobody's bought into my shares yet, so I'm not too worried about getting bought out. Motherfucker. He got teleportation. You were right. You were right. He got it first. That's 70% of the money to buy me out. Alright.
The black market is open for business.
You could buy, maybe? Wait, okay. It says buy out. Shows me a total cost, but it's grayed out. I think that's because he's bought more shares than me? Yes, you did say, Lauren. I mean, ideally this is what I would do, right? And then he can't buy me out, at least yet. We need to continue to generate fuel. We want a goon squad, and we want to make sure we're making shipments. I don't know, do 2 of them. No, I'm science dudes. Science dudes get a free patent lab. I should have one somewhere. I don't... Or do they not? Am I mistaken? Ah, motherfucker. Beat me to slant drilling, too. I thought the science faction started with a patent lab, but maybe not. Maybe you're right.
The black market is online. Successful off-world shipment.
474. That's a
Make room
lot of
for the
money.
profits.
Motherfucker's still buying me out. He's got a lot of money. I'll give him that. Just gonna sell it all.
A new claim is available for auction.
There's a little interest in the claim. What do I need? 492. I can do this. There we go. Frank no longer exists. They only get a free cat. Okay, that's why I'm confused. I mostly played the campaign, so I just assumed that that was a normal thing. That all still looks fine. Generating me decent amounts of money. I don't know, pay some debt. And then we gotta buy this guy out for 193.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
30 looks like the best. Yeah, I should use them. I was just mostly worried about that guy actually buying me out. At this point, I mean, probably fuel. Fuel seems like the real problem. So let's continue doing that. We could also do, like, electronics. Looks really good. But I'm not bringing in any silicon. I don't know if there is any silicon. I think it's all claimed. And it's a little too expensive. 50% bonus, but we don't have any more silicon. Yeah, I need to build a patent lab. Do I get... Actually, let's see, yeah. It says patented by Frank Dawson, but... I feel like it would have transferred over to me if I was patenting it. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. The subsidiary would keep it. What else do we need? We need water. We really do need water. Oh, those are pretty bad. I'll have the option of getting like a 75% bonus if I really need it in the future. My only real competition is Green Guy. Where is Green Guy? Green Guy's up here.
What a payout.
Yeah, none. Crap, I have to get my subsidiary or something. I don't care about the subsidiary. Do that. Yeah, he's got a lot of chemical refineries. Well, I can outright buy you. Buy into you. $249. We can do that. Interesting. I didn't know that they could lower your interest rates. That's cool. 271. Done. Then your debt gives your sub money, and your sub gives those monies back to you. That's really interesting. It's like a feedback loop kind of thing.